Nindeviled gave me bugs to eat. It's really disgusting because they stick in my teeth. Stupid crickets.
How are those bugs?
I don't know. They seem to have... Well, a few of them had little flags, like they had national pride.
Oh.
And so they were sort of like national crickets.
International crickets, as some people might call them.
Well, that would make more sense why their flags were different from each other. I'm not a fan. They honestly made me sick to my stomach, but at least you gave me food.
Alright, so before playing this game, if you had asked me what I know about cricket, all you would have heard in response was crickets. What you're seeing on screen, well, I have no idea how to begin explaining. I had to really research this one, and I still don't fully understand what's going on. So, I guess I can try to explain. In the middle of the field is an area called the pitch, so I guess then it's like baseball. And one team has a guy who is the batter. Okay, so yeah, baseball. And the other guy from the other team is the bowler. Great, so it's basically baseball meets bowling. The guy with the bat wants to keep the bowled ball from hitting balls on wickets or something. There's 2 teams of 11, so then it's like football? And if you're the batter, your goal is to hit the ball and switch places with the other guy, and that's how you score a run, which in my mind is kind of like a point, so in that way it's like tennis. But running across the pitch like that, it's as if you and your teammate are playing 2 different solo games of Red Rover. Certain kinds of plays can result in 4 runs, so again like baseball, but a grand slam. Denny's grand slam. What's up, Denny's? Okay, I admit that's totally wrong. Out like a duck? Quack! And if you're not the batting team, you have these different kinds of throws or bowls you can do. Your goal is to dismiss other players. Dismiss? So it's like being a lawyer? Or wait, I guess I should call it being a solicitor. Oh man, remember last time we had a solicitor appearing on this show? All jokes aside, cricket has been around since the 1600s or somewhere thereabouts, making it likely older than all the other sports I just mentioned. Cricket remained popular throughout British history and would also become popular in areas with historical British colonization, such as India and Australia. Speaking of Australia, this cricket game you are watching me play, terribly I might add, was developed by Beam Software in Australia and then distributed into the Australian market. And only the Australian market, apparently. I guess the other markets had other sports-based games to saturate the need. According to them internets, some of the player names are parodies of real players, but I don't know any of the real players from however long ago to recognize any parodies. Although I do appreciate that they renamed a guy named Jeff Marsh to G Swamp. Any relation to Swamp Thing? And a guy named Craig McDermott was renamed to C McDirt. McDirt? Is that what McDonald's uses whenever they construct a new restaurant? So yeah, there's a bizarre sound test mode that you can only get to using 2 controllers, and apparently there are some cheats and stuff in there. There's a choice of teams, including a hidden team, and you can choose whether to play a game or the series, but for that it's basically just 2 games and then you win, and that's basically the equivalent of beating the game. Alright, that's all I got. Wait, look at these guys jumping ridiculously. I love this. I could do this part forever. Seriously.
Ah, cricket. Baseball's creepy old uncle with terrible teeth. Here in the UK, we don't just like cricket. Like a dreadlock holiday, we love it. Don't we, Chris?
Not really.
Well, some of us do. And that's anything from Test cricket, which is about as long as painful as a menstrual cycle, to the fast-paced 2020 cricket, which is, well, that's actually quite long as well.
About 2.5 hours, old chap.
So in cricket, the aim of the game is to bowl out each member of the opposite team before they can rack up enough points by blasting the cricket ball into the stratosphere. Bowling out a player, or as you might say across the pond, striking out, is done by lobbing the ball and making it hit the wicket.
No, not Warwick Davis, dressed as an Ewok.
Ah, Star Wars cricket crossover joke there. Very nice, Chris.
Thank you.
That's very niche. Or as you say in the States, very niche, which, by the way, can I add, that is not an Americanism. Niche is not an Americanism, that is an error. It's the English language, we make the rules. It's like, why do you say biscuits and not cookies? We make the rules. If we say they are now called cricket crackers, then that would be correct. Anyway, as I was saying, once bowling or pitching is done, whoever has the most runs wins.
Runs are scored by running up and down the pitch like Jennifer Lopez trying to sing in tune live before the wicket gets blown out.
Some other key differences are the ball must hit the floor before the batter hits the ball. This is because in cricket they don't take steroids like they do in baseball, so they can't throw the ball as far or as fast. I'm of course joking, we all take steroids.
And there you have it, chaps across the pond. Cricket 101.
At least you gave me food.
That might be the first and last time that you'll eat.
Oh, I like food.
I can tell. Anywho.